Hey viewers, if you would like to get too soon Chirisley Knows best videos, please subscribe to our channel. Julie Chrisley receives resentencing date, leaving future uncertain. 1 month after a judge granted her appeal and vacated her 7-year sentence in the tax evasion and fraud case, Julie Chrisley is granted a resentencing date. According to PEPLE, the Chrisley Knows Best alum is set to return to Atlanta on September 25 to receive a new sentence. The 7-year tax evasion and fraud sentencing was thrown out due to the lack of evidence. The problem is that we have not located the evidence the district court relied on in adopting that finding, the judges stated during a June 21 ruling. Our review of the record hasn't revealed evidence to show, even by a preponderance of the evidence, that Julie was involved in 2006. Indeed, the government's brief concedes that the evidence shows Julie participated in the bank fraud conspiracy from 2007, not 2006. Both Julie and her husband Todd Chrisley, whose sentencing was upheld, were first indicted in 2019 with their accountant for financial criminal activity. Couple was accused of lying to secure $30 million in bank loans and then filed for bankruptcy to avoid repayment. Both Julie and Todd were found guilty on all 12 counts of fraud in 2022. They reported to prison in January 2023 with a combined 19-year sentence. However, their sentence was reduced later that year. Although Todd is set to be released from prison in September 2032, Julie's release is still in question. Savannah Chrisley spoke about Julie's fears of potentially being released later this year. Meanwhile, Savannah Chrisley, the daughter of Todd and Julie Chrisley, recently opened up about her mother's fears about potentially being released from prison later this year. She was like, you can't leave me when I come home, right? Savannah shared during a recent episode of her Unlocked podcast. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, I know you want to have your own life, and I want you to do that. But for the first few months, you're gonna have to stay with me. Like, we're gonna have to get adjusted. Savannah Chrisley also stated that she corrects Julie every time she refers to herself as an inmate. You're not referring to yourself like that, Savannah stated. You are a person and you're worth more than the things that you're saying to yourself. Savannah also recalled her father's reaction to Julie's resentencing news. He's fine, she said. He was crying, like happy tears knowing that mom could be home. That's the only thing he cares about, right, is getting her home.